So I've just finished up my last transmog video, and to be honest, the project was starting to wear on me a little bit. So I'm pretty happy it's over. I can move on and start doing other things. And after doing it, I've decided that I want to um, actually roll an alliance character. When I started playing in, I don't know, 2005, 2006. My first character was a human warlock, and I just making the videos, hearing the music, Elwyn Forest, Dunmorrow, just going through the different zones and trying to find the music I wanted for each um, video. It really made me just want to go back and do it all over again. So I don't know. I'm gonna make a character on Darkspear. I'm gonna level him pretty slowly. If I actually decide I want an alliance character, which I've been thinking about doing, I'd probably just transfer one of my warlocks. Just because I don't know if I could level again in professions and grinding the honor and gold and all that stuff. So it'd just be easier and really more time effective for me to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna play on Darkspear. I know it's kind of stereotypical, but I hear it's really good for RBGs. I tweeted out, I asked people what's a good PvP server, and people said Darkspear was really good for RBGs. It's a full queue. The one I'm on now is a low pop server. It's like way down at the bottom, one of the least populated servers. So I don't know. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a nice little change for me. One thing I'm not used to is I don't really care about this. They all look the same. Um, uh, One thing I'm not used to is when I have to go and pick. What the fuck is this? Everything looks the same. Not gonna be a redhead. Um, when I go to pick a name, I'm not used to my names not being there. Wow. Um, yeah. That these are all terrible names. So like this is the name I usually go with, not taken. The name I have now on my lock, not taken. So I got to come up with something original. Let's see if my druid's name is taken. Unavailable. This is ridiculous. Let's see. Skeptical. Oh man. Jesus. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the video. It's gonna take me a while to get a name, and we'll come back once I actually get one. All right. So gotta get that's my thing. So 20 minutes later, I've decided to combine the two names, and I'm hoping this worked. I went through just about everything in my room: tissue, cardboard, brush, pen, paper, box. Everything is taken on this server. So I combined septic and sunchip, and I'm hoping it'll work. Let's see. Yes, sepchip. It's kind of a dumb name, but I like it, and I think it'll work out well.
Emboldened by the
All right, so here we are. You can see I use quite a bit of add-ons. So give me a minute here to get this going. You guys don't have... Oh, look at that! Already in a guild! Hell yeah! I'm rolling! A little TY for invite. Bam! Wow, nobody welcomed me. Let's deposit instant promotion. I'm not quite at that level, but here, give me 1 second, and line it up over my interrupt bar like so. I'm gonna make that smaller later, but that should be enough to get going for right now. All right, so we're killing these battle wargs. Oh man, it's so green here. When you start when you start as a orc, you like start in the desert, and most of my characters are orcs, so pretty surprised to see trees and lusciousness and lusciousness. And people seem to be ninjaing my kills right now. Not really liking that. But we'll move on. Ooh, goblins! Look at that! We're gonna have to go take a closer look at that for sure. But yeah, I mean, first impressions. I have no idea what's changed. I can't remember it all. So let's get up in here and check this guy out. What's he doing? Oh, that's a sick trans. Look, his ears are poking through it. That's funny. Desmond. Oh, that's a pretty good name. Pretty good name. Got a little what's that book called? Shit, I can't remember. Count of Monte Cristo, Desmond, right? I think that's a character in there. Wow, look at that guy. He's got heirlooms. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do a couple levels here. Whoa, and then move on and go back to my server. But like I said, I was just listening to the music in Elwyn, which I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it, but it's actually not. Whoa, what the fuck is that? It's actually not playing right now, so a little bit disappointed. I guess this is Northshire Valley. Doesn't seem to have any music. I might have turned off music actually. Let me just check. Let my pet finish that. That's gonna be interface. Oops. I'm not drunk. Just confused. There we go. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay. There we go. Got a little music going now. Oh, man. That's what's up. So, yeah. I mean, this place is pretty cool. What I really remember the most about leveling and really miss the most is actually Red Ridge. And also, like, I started playing this game when I was pretty young, like, I don't know, 15, 16, and I loved the towers on the Alliance side. Like, whenever I was walking through, like, I remember, like, Theramore, I loved the Theramore towers, and, like, I think it's called, like, the Tower of Ashara here. It's, like, somewhere over here, and then, like, down in Duskwood, there's another tower, like, over here, up here, I think, actually. So like, that's what I'm really excited to, like, go to, because I remember, like, I'm not into RP, and I never was, but just exploring. Like, when the game first came out, it was so much about exploring and, like, wandering around and just discovering things and going into the towers and, like, seeing all the different, I don't know, random things. And it's actually pretty funny. Like, when I first started playing, a friend of mine got me, damn it, a friend of mine got me into the game, and he was already, like, level 60. He was raiding, like, Molten Core, like, on the reg. He was actually a guild master on a pretty good guild. Gorefiend was the server, which, if you go look at now, is totally dead. So it didn't last. He no longer plays, but he introduced me to this game, and I've been addicted ever since. But yeah, he came over. He was an Alliance Night Elf priest, and he told me, he was like, "Hey man, like, make a warlock. Buy this game, make a warlock." And a buddy of mine was a gnome mage, and another one was a Night Elf druid, and the three of us leveled together. And he was, like, kind of directing us. The funny part is, he was actually lying to us about the different parts of the game to try to get us more into it. And of the four of us who were playing back then, I am the only one, to my knowledge, that plays now. They might be, like, closet WoW players, but as far as I know, they do not play anymore. And I just remember, like, he was just lying to me. He took me around. I'll go to the house. I'll show you guys. God damn it! I'll show you guys the house at some point. But wow, this dude's a prick. Fucking cunt. Yeah, he told me. I'm not supposed to be killing these guys. He told me that, like, you could buy houses in this game, and, like, I've talked to people, and, like, apparently I guess, like, in beta or alpha, there was, like, rumors that they were going to implement that. So, like, it could be that you know, he had heard that that was coming, so he was just trying to get me excited for it. Because, like, I played Final Fantasy 11, I think, whatever the one on PlayStation 2 was. And, like, you had a little house there where you could go and you could, like, switch. I don't know. I guess you could call it classes. It was weird. You could, like, become different mages. I don't know. I didn't really play it for that long, but I played it for the first free month that I had for it. And, yeah, so he told me that I could have a house, and that I should always log out in inns, which is actually a good thing. But he also told me that I needed to do /sleep, make sure I was on a bed and do /sleep to get rested. So he was kind of fucking with me a little bit, but I don't know. He's my boy, and we ended up being good friends. He was actually a friend of mine in middle school, and then we all went to, well, he went to a different high school than the rest of us. So it was a good way to, like, stay in touch with him for that, like, extra year while he was, like, adjusting to new friends or whatever. But yeah, it was good times. I never actually, the funny thing is, I never actually raided with him. That just never happened. He actually wouldn't let us raid with him. He was kind of a dick. But he was my friend of mine. All my friends growing up, you know, everybody, boys are just dicks to each other. That's how we are. And like, I guess I was a little heavy. My nickname was Fat Ass. Fucking traitor. Oh no, my friends see that I re-rolled. Oh man, they're pissed. But yeah, like, when I was growing up, I wasn't, like, fat, you know, but I was a big boy, and I definitely grew out before I grew up. And you know, I don't know. My nickname was Fat Ass, I guess is what I'm saying. And I won't tell you what his nickname was because it's actually a racial slur, which I wouldn't use anymore. But when I was young, that's just what we called each other. And I mean, like, another friend of mine, the guy who was the gnome mage, he actually made his name Pygmy, and we called him Pygmy. Like, that was his name because in real life, IRL, he was like 4.5 feet tall, and he's taller now. He's like, I don't know, 5'8" now, but he was definitely the shortest one in our group, and he took the longest to grow up. And let's see, the Night Elf Druid, his nickname was Jew. You can probably figure that one out. He was Jewish, and you know, that's just the way it was. We just mess with each other. All right, what am I supposed to be doing here? Practice corruption. What the fuck am I supposed to practice it on? Usually there's, like, a training dummy. You have to... It's probably over here. Yeah, it is. Alright. So yeah, I mean, that's just the way we rolled. We had another guy. He looked like an alien, so we called him Alien. And I guess I'm supposed to be doing corruption. You know, that was just the way we were, and everybody was cool with it. You accepted your nickname, you know. It was just it was a good way for us really to become, like, self-confident, and like, it, I don't know, I guess, like, some people would become self-conscious because of that. But for all of us, because it was just like a joke, you know, it was, everybody had a nickname, you know, making fun of, like, their not biggest flaw, but, you know, the most, like, obvious stereotypical thing about them. So just having that there really, I don't know, helped me get over any, I guess, issues with confidence. I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, it was good times. And let's see here. I feel like this whole area has to have been reworked because goblins weren't out when I was what the fuck? Goblins weren't out when I was first playing. So I'm not really sure why they're goblin assassins here. It's got to be a different... Look at this guy. Look at him. He's all, like, level 10 and all jacked up. What's he doing in this area? I don't like it. Oh, beat you to it. Beat you to it. Oh, shit. Beat you to it. It's really shocking for me to see how many people are in this area. I'm really excited. For a while, like, when I was in college, I really didn't play World of Warcraft that much. I had a laptop, and, you know, it was, like, pretty old. But now I have a good computer, and I can play. I mean, I guess you saw my settings back then. I think I play on high with ultra view distance. And I do that basically just so I can fraps at 60 FPS. Like, I have a good computer. Let's look. We can take a look-see. But I don't know. I just want to make sure it's smooth. And I used to stream also, which I'll probably never do again because it was pretty... I'm really bad with computers. As you can see, I keep going to my interface. I'm just not... I don't know. I always have to troubleshoot. My friends always make fun of me for having to troubleshoot. But yeah, I play on high. Liquid detail. Yeah, who needs high detailed water? Come on, fuck that. But yeah, view distance ultra. I don't know. I feel like that's the only one that actually affects your gameplay, because if you can, like in a battleground AB, you can see like where the other team's going and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like that's the only one that really affects your gameplay. Some of the spell effects, like it's nice to like be able to see like AoE and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, that's not totally crucial. I like this little quest tracking. Usually I level just doing dungeons, but I've actually been watching WoW Krendor Let's Plays. I'm nervous to drop his name because you might go and watch him and think he's more interesting, but he probably is. And he also has some of like the funniest WoW machinima I think there is out there. And I hope one day to start making machinima. Right now I just don't have the jokes to do it, really. I've been trying to like come up with some ideas for it, but it's hard. I mean, I want to be original, you know. I wouldn't want to do something that somebody's already done. So I don't know. I mean, it's tricky. Tricky. Let's see here. I think I'm probably gonna end this once I get out of the Abbey. I'll probably cut off this video and let you guys move on with your lives. I hate doing long videos. I think it's a waste of time. I can't imagine people actually can sit and watch like full, really long movies. I know people do videos. I know people go to the movie theaters and watch long movies, but like listening to me ramble about my childhood nicknames and all that stuff, I don't know. I want to keep this fun, exciting, and mix it up a little bit. So really the point of this was for me just I had to do something. Like I was going crazy doing the transmog things. I can't even begin to explain to you. I had 200 gigabytes of like 10-second transmog clips to get the 10 different classes, tiers 1 through 13 done. And it was just insane. I mean, like for the DKs, that was actually like a huge treat because they came in at tier 7, I think, so that made them a lot easier and the project go a lot faster. But I don't think this is the way you're supposed to get in here, but that's the way I'm doing it. So yeah, I haven't technically left the Abbey yet, but after I kill this guy, I'm gonna cut off this video. Thanks for watching if you do, and you know, I guess check out my transmog ones. They're actually good videos. I think they're